Hey guys, I'm in the guest room because everyone's asleep. It's Friday night. It is 10:30 p.m. and you know what? I'm not ready to go to bed yet because I found a TV movie that I used to watch as a kid and it's called The Brady Girls Get Married. Not to each other. But seriously, I thought it'd be fun to watch this because I found it on YouTube and react to it. And I think I will put the link below if I remember. I will. So let's start. So this is the Brady household as it is seen in modern times. It looks exactly the same. Okay, empty nesters coming home. Oh, whoops.
Coming.
Is she drunk?
Mike, I'm sorry.
Do you mind if I come in?
I don't know what.
First of all, I forgot he had a mustache. Why is that so funny to me? I mean, it's a nice one. I like it, Mike. So here's the gist. Yeah, they just got home from taking Cindy to college. I remember this.
What's wrong with me?
Well, you're still in a funk. You haven't said 5 words since we left Cindy off to college.
Yep, I was right. Called it.
I said 6 words. Cindy's not our little baby anymore. Oh, Mike, it's just so hard to accept. Cindy in college?
I know, honey, but you've got to face that. Cindy is 18 years old. She's all grown up. All 6 of the kids are.
Yeah. No more lunches to make, no carpools, no music lessons, no Cub Scouts, no brownies, no Girl Scouts, no Boy Scouts. I'm an unemployed mother.
Ourselves. What about that cruise we've always been threatening to take? Let's take it.
Threatening?
We can start enjoying a brand new life.
You're right.
Sure am.
We can go away weekends whenever we like. No more, Mom, can you help me with my algebra? Or can I get a lift to the bowling alley? Oh, Mike, it'll be wonderful.
And our lives will be ours.
It'll be great.
Terrific.
Oh, Mike.
Oh.
Oh. That must have been a commercial break. Now where are we? Oh, look who's this guy. Oh, he's chipper. I like him. I just have to say, it's really strange how much I remember about this movie because it's been decades, okay? Uh-oh, what is he doing? Oh, look what we have here. Oh, it's Jan.
Hi, Jan.
Okay, so, my first impression of Jan is that she's gorgeous, but, she looks like she's, like, fully into granny core. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what granny core is? I don't know. She looks like Great Depression. Anyway. See what I mean?
Hi, Bonnie.
Listen, I better get my jacket or we'll never get to the concert.
Oh,
Yes, mother. He's frisking himself.
no.
All set.
What's so funny?
You look like you're proposing.
Funny you should mention that.
Oh.
You really are proposing? You're really...
Okay, quick break for a second. Yeah, I was just looking up about this movie because I forgot that this movie is a made-for-TV movie, but it was a sitcom, like it was a spin-off So this movie is actually made up of like 4 or 5 episodes of a show called The Brady Brides. And you'll see how crazy and wacky it gets.
Can I think about it?
Oh man.
Sure. How long do you need?
About
Did you see the blood drain from his face? She scared him. That was mean.
3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh. He looked like he was about to pass out, though. Back at the Brady's. Oh, yeah, that looks fun. Lying on a couch with your shoes.
Oh, you want me to get it?
No. Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on. Not that old.
He's not that old. How old is he? Hold on. Robert Reed, who played Mike Brady, looks like he was only 49 in 1982. So yes, I agree, Carol. You're not that old.
Come on in, kids.
Hi, Dad. Sorry to drop over without calling. Oh, don't be silly. We weren't doing anything important.
You don't consider reruns of Gilligan's Island important.
Well, what's up? Go ahead.
Mr. Brady,
Okay, is Philip older than Mr. Brady? I'm sorry. Maybe it's just that very bad haircut. I'm sorry, Philip. Just, the comb over. Don't do it.
Philip. We've known each other, what, 2 years? How many times have I asked you to call me Mike?
well, I'm a little old-fashioned, Mr. Brady. I still call teachers Mr. and Miss, and I've been a teacher myself for 3 years.
Are you uncomfortable calling me Mike?
Yeah, well, yes, I am. But how about Dad?
Dad?
Oh yeah, see, I forgot there was a laugh track. I just noticed that yeah, because it's like a movie with a laugh track, but at the same time it was an episode of a show, I guess. Yeah, that laugh track. I'm trying to imagine, like, what would it be like if there was no laugh track? It'd be a little interesting, wouldn't it?
I think I'd better sit down.
Oh. Oh no.
In accordance with tradition, I'm supposed to ask the father for his daughter's hand.
Yuppies.
And you're asking, huh?
Yes, sir, I'm asking.
Well,
Dad, it's not like Philip's the 8th guy I've brought in.
Okay, so like Jan just like came at him hard. Like he didn't say anything and she's already like yelling at her dad. Like, come on, Dad. It's not like Philip's the 8th guy I brought in this month, I'm not like Marcia.
You're this weak, and
now, honey, could we talk about this for just a minute?
Oh, sure. I think I'll find another room.
Thank you, Philip.
Philip, there's coffee in the kitchen.
Oh,
That's an interesting like segue. Like why did they keep that in?
I don't understand this. I thought you'd be thrilled. I thought you liked Philip. We do. We love Philip. You know that. Oh, well, then what's the problem? I'm on my own. Philip and I have known each other for a long time. You like him. I love him.
Honey, it isn't that. It's just that, well, Marcia.
Marcia?
Uh-oh,
What's
here we
Marcia got to
go.
do with me?
Yeah. So Jan again, like, okay, she's got a job. I looked it up. She's an architect, just like her dad. She's got a profession. He's got a profession. He's a teacher. They both live on their own. They've been with each other for years. And they're like, it's just so sudden. But actually, it's because, well, Marcia. Marcia. You'll see, watch.
With my wedding.
Nothing, but
Jan, sweetheart, this is all happening so fast. You have to understand. You want me to get married after Marcia, just because she's the oldest? I can't believe it.
Well, no, we didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
That's always how it was with me and Marcia. Doesn't anything ever change?
Here we go, flashback. Oh, here we
All I
go.
hear all day long at school is how great Marcia is at this, or how wonderful Marcia did that.
Marcia.
Now, sweetheart.
All those awards staring me in the face was just too much. I'm tired of being in Marcia's shadow all the time.
Now, Jan, you're not in anybody's shadow. Well, Marcia's 3 years older than you. I love Philip, and I want to marry him. Marcia's my sister, and I love her too, but it's not my fault if she didn't get married first.
Oh,
Honey,
yeah.
that isn't what we meant to say. You caught us off guard. Sure, you have our permission.
And our blessings.
Yes, and our blessings.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Yeah, Jan is hurt. And you know what? You guys effed it up. You made her feel like she didn't have the right to get married before Marcia. Because Marcia should do everything first. You guys always favored Marcia. Just admit it.
Congratulations, sweetheart. Can we talk about the wedding arrangements later? Sure.
Sure.
Come on out, Philip. It's all over.
All over. Oh, no.
So it's like a common theme throughout the show. Like, Philip is always, like, caught off guard, I think.
I meant the discussion.
Oh, you wanted her hand. You got it. After the wedding, you get everything else.
Oh, my God. Oh, Dad is right. That's nasty.
Hell, the allergies, the overdrafts, and the flat tires.
Congratulations, Philip.
Thanks, Mrs. Brady. Mom. Thanks, Mr. Dad. Dad.
Philip.
Let's tell my folks.
Great. I hope they'll be even happier.
Uh-oh. They ran out of there.
I don't think we handle that too well.
No, you didn't.
Honey, kids in love always have trouble with their parents.
No.
Remember that rainy night? Must have been 3 o'clock in the morning. We were in the car. Dad came out with a flashlight and caught us in the back seat. You remember?
No, that wasn't me.
Yeah, it wasn't because... Yeah, because Carol and Mike, you guys met when you already had, like, 6 children between you. Yeah, Carol. Sure you forgot to mention that boyfriend to your husband.
Oh.
Whoops. Wah, wah. It's okay, honey. I've been with other people, too. Okay, here we go. Marcia. There's Marcia. Oh, look at this character. Who's this guy?
Mind if I sit down? Parlez-vous English?
I'm sorry. Were you speaking to me?
Oh, well, if you're sorry, I'll just take my tray to another table.
No, that's not what I meant. Sit down.
Only for lunch. When I'm finished, that's it. I'm gone. Could you pass me the salt, please? Thanks.
I do have to say, Marcia knows her way around, like, guys, because she's just like, sit down. I'm tired of being polite. I'm tired of
Have
it,
a
man.
pepper. Thanks. Sugar?
What is this cafeteria?
How about a napkin? Another napkin? How about your silverware, your credit cards, and your shoes?
What?
Got your attention, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
If I can venture an opinion, your body may be sitting here, but your mind is sitting in an entirely different...
Okay. Yeah, that's something about this movie. This guy moves fast. He moves really fast. It's already starting to get a little uncomfortable.
different restaurant. You have a problem?
No.
Sometimes you can solve a problem by confiding in a perfect stranger. Now, I may not be perfect, but I am a stranger.
It's not really a problem. It's more of a family situation.
Oh. Well, Cain and Abel started as a family situation.
It's kind of personal.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to intrude.
She's thinking, there's something about this fuzzy-headed, mustachioed man I like. He's weird. He's a creep. I like him. Okay.
You see, my younger sister Jan came home to tell my folks that she wants to marry Philip. Philip's a great guy. He's an assistant science professor at a junior college. Jan loves him. I love him. So do Grace, Peter, Bobby, and Cindy. Everybody loves Philip, but that's not the problem at all. You see, Jan believes that Mom and Dad think that since she's younger than me, that I should get married first, which really has no bearing on anything. Mom and Dad tried to convince her and said okay to Jan's marriage, but that still hasn't made it any easier. That's why it's a problem, and I'm in the middle, even though I'm the oldest, except for Grace. Understand?
This much. What you're telling me is that your parents feel the oldest daughter should get married first, and you're the oldest.
Right.
It's a little old-fashioned, but there's a simple solution. You get married first, then there's no problem with your sister, Jan.
No, but there's a problem with me. Jan's going to be married in a couple of months, and I'm not even going with anybody. So who am I going to marry?
How about me?
How about me? Did you get that? And look at her face. She loves it.
Well, it's the least I could do to prevent a problem in your family. Be happy I sat here. You're marrying one of those two guys over there.
Hey, why are you roasting those guys?
Sorry, I'm making a policy not to marry on the first date.
We won't get married now. You see, you just accept the proposal now. We'll get married in a few weeks. Before, Jane.
I don't even know your name.
Interested, huh? Progress? Wally Logan.
Marcia Brady.
For now.
Jeez.
You don't know anything about me.
Well, what do I have to know? You're beautiful.
Okay, I forgot how pushy he is. That was like all of 30 seconds. He sat there and now he's proposing. Man, what would you do?
And you're bright, concerned about your family, sensitive to your sister's feelings. You're easy to talk to. Got a good sense of humor. You hardly eat anything at all.
Is that a good
You
thing?
know what I think? I think I've been looking for you all my life.
Oh. So now it looks like Marcia's thinking, he's serious, isn't he?
You know what I think?
What?
I think there's two guys in white coats looking for you.
Ooh, burn. But why do they have white coats? Can someone answer me that?
Bye-bye.
What is she eating? Is that a tomato with cheese on it? I don't know what that was. Oh. Does she live in the slums of New Orleans? Someone left their funeral bouquet here.
There are 11 Marcia Brady's in the phone book. And I had
Doubtful.
to send flowers to all of them.
11 Marcia Brady's. Yeah.
The least you could do is meet me for lunch tomorrow. Wally.
This guy's serious.
Wally.
Wally. It's like Eve. Wally. Plant. Back at the cafeteria. Wait, where did he come from?
Show, huh?
No, I was afraid you would.
Okay, would you ship them? This guy and Marcia? The, cheerleader? The hottest girl on campus? The popular one? Maybe. Opposites attract.
Oh, did you get my flowers?
Yes. Did you really send them to all those Marcia Brady's?
No. I asked the cashier here if she knew where you worked. I got your address from your company. It got you here, didn't it?
Only to thank you for...
What? Okay, so he just asks the cashier for her information? Oh my gosh. See, that's creepy. I just have to say, like, when I was a kid watching this, I didn't think anything of that, but now I'm like, what is wrong with him?
For the flowers. I didn't want to embarrass you by having you wait around all day.
I would have, too.
Your card said that you worked for the Tyler Toy Company. Are you a toy salesman?
No, I'm a real salesman.
Yeah.
I just sell toys. I'll bet you played with plenty
What
of
kind of
Tyler
toys?
How about Snoozy Susie?
Snoozy Susie. That was my favorite doll. You pull a cord and it sang a chorus of lullabies and it put itself to sleep. First one eye closed, and then the other eye closed, and then it snored.
Snoozy Susie does not snore.
Mine did. It went,
It's not supposed to. Malfunction. I'll get you a new one. Let's not talk shop.
Maybe hers was haunted. Ow, I need to, like, maneuver. Okay. Ugh, I'm sitting weird. She had a haunted doll, I guess, huh?
Let's talk marriage. Now, I told my folks about you. Have you told your folks about me?
no.
Well, tell them.
They wouldn't believe.
He's like bossing her around. He's like, I told my folks about you yesterday. Why didn't you say anything to your folks? Tell them. Like, she doesn't even know this guy.
Me.
Well, tell them. And meet me back here.
He's
at the end of the
whining
day.
at her,
Well,
too.
I couldn't, even if I wanted to. I'm working late on some designs for a fashion show, Wally.
She's trying to tell him she can't meet him there that night. He doesn't even look back. That chump. Okay, so she's a fashion designer.
Try the other one.
Of course. I have to say, also, all the Brady kids are, like, gainfully employed. They all have, like, these nice careers. I'm telling you, the boomer generation, you guys had it I'm just kidding. You didn't have it easy. I'm wrong. I'm just kidding.
Is Marcia Brady here?
I'm sorry. These are private rooms
What?
back here.
Did you see how he just waltzes into this room? And there are all these women in different states of undress, and he just comes right in. They're hiding back there. How dare he?
Reginald Finsterwald, State Clothing Commission. Now, Marcia Brady.
Marcia's over there.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Yep, that's called being a white male, and that's your privilege. You can just walk right in. You can flash a badge that doesn't exist, and you get people to say sorry to you. I think this guy is some kind of, like, criminal mastermind. What do you think? Did she not notice that he just came? What?
What do you do?
Reginald Finsterwald, State Clothing Commission. I'm here to inspect hemline standards.
I have work to do.
We all got our jobs to do, lady.
What can I do to make you go away?
Go out this Saturday night.
That's blackmail.
Oh, either that or I close this place down.
So this guy, Wally, like, he found himself a really nice, polite lady. And she was raised to be polite. I mean, her parents are old-fashioned. They want her to get married before Jan for some weird reason. I mean, how far apart is Marcia and Jan? Like, 12 months? They look like, what do you call it? Irish twins? Yeah. So, that's a lesson. Like, you don't have to be nice and polite to people who are making you uncomfortable. You don't have to do that. So stop. I would tell Marcia to stop, but this was 1981, and you know what? This is what sold. But no, for real, I'm actually enjoying this movie because it's bringing back weird memories.
Okay. You win, Mr. Finsterwald.
Okay, here we go. Dating montage. That's a dangerous thing to do. No helmets. Going down a hill. So I think what we're doing here is they're fitting in like months and months of dating into a very short time. They're doing all the classic dating like stuff that you do, the tropes. Boating. Why is her umbrella like sideways? What is happening? Where do they live? Yellowstone National Park? Now they're in someone's like yard. This is like a schoolyard. You guys are creepy on the schoolyard. Commercial break.
I'm glad I took that job at the real estate office.
What?
Helped me forget that Jan hasn't called for a while.
She hasn't called for a week.
8 days, 11 hours, and 4 minutes.
So 8 days? Okay. Yeah, 8 days is cool. 8 days is a lot not to like contact your mom, but I don't know. Like back then they had to call. Like now, like you text. Because when I think about it, I think I talk to my parents every single day. Like more than once a day. And I think my mom talks to her mom every day too. I don't know. 8 days? It's a little harsh, Jan. Haven't they suffered enough?
It's Marcia.
And Jan jumped to conclusions.
Oh, that's not fair. They said Marcia for a reason. Why would they say Marcia? Jan jumped to conclusion. They're always like gaslighting her.
I blame her. Jan comes over here with the biggest news of her life, and we blew it.
You're right. We should have lit fireworks and we fizzled.
You know what, honey?
What?
I think we should phone her and tell her that.
Okay.
Oh, here.
Okay, well, I can respect that. They're not going to wait for her to call them. They're just going to... They gave her space, and now they're going to try to call her, but who's at the door? Why is he like... Is there gravel in their house? Ah, oh, Jan's back.
Dad, I'm sorry. I didn't even give you and Mom a chance to say anything. Oh, Mom, I know you both want what's good for me, and I behaved like a jerk. Make that 2 jerks.
That's unanimous.
Honey, we couldn't be happier for you and Philip. We love you both.
Give us, sweetheart, we were behaving like parents.
I love you. Can I call Philip and have him come over? We have a few things we want to discuss with you. Invitation.
I feel like they missed an opportunity there because, like, they should have had the parents call her and just say sorry, and then she would have come over, and that would have shown, like, hey, you know what? Parents aren't always right, and parents can say sorry, even to their adult children. But, nope. Jan just came right over. She couldn't stop herself. That's okay.
The sooner the better.
Philip is fast.
He's tromping through the house. There's like gravel on the foyer floor.
Hi. Dad, this is Wally Logan.
Hello, Wally.
Hello, Mr. Brady. Nice to meet you.
Wally, this is my mother.
Hello, Mr. Brady.
Hi. Sorry to have dropped in without calling.
The last time I heard anybody say that, Jan told her she was getting married.
I just have to say, Marcia is like really aesthetic right now. Like she's got beige. Her hair looks really good. I think she could fit into 2023. What do you think? I think so.
Married.
Uh-oh.
I think I better sit down.
Oh, no.
Mr. and Mrs. Brady, you don't know me too well.
We've never seen you before in our lives.
He's about to throw hands.
You trust Marcia, don't you?
Yeah.
And you've taught her to be careful about making important decisions?
Yeah.
How long?
Okay. Okay, the more I'm watching this, the more I'm thinking, Wally is so manipulative. He's really manipulative.
Known each other.
7 days.
7 wonderful days.
Right.
Uh-oh.
It's quality, not quantity.
Wait a second. If you have a second. Are you telling me that you met and decided to get married in 7 days? Wonderful or not?
Mom, you told me you knew you were in love with Dad in less than a week.
But that was different. Well, I was older. I already had children.
Surely you don't want us to have children first. Just a little touch of humor.
Look at his face. He's about to kill that guy.
I really love him. I didn't think I would. But
I didn't think I would. Okay. Look at her. Look at him. Alright, no, I'm not trying to roast him. He's a cute guy. He needs to, he's fine, but he's I'm talking about his character. Like, he's like master manipulator, salesman, like narcissist, classic criminal, in my opinion.
you. So you want to get to know him.
We would like to get to know him.
You sure would. What about the future? Have you had any time to think about that?
I think he's jealous because his mustache is not as good as Wally's.
We both work.
Wally has a great job as a representative for Tyler Toys. Mom, do you remember my Snoozy Susie doll, the one that sang itself to sleep first? One eye closed and then the other eye closed, and it...
Not now, honey.
Wally, what do your parents think?
They think we're just as crazy as you do.
So I just want to look up the guy who played Wally. His name's Jerry Hauser. And according to this, he was like 29 or 30 when this movie came out. He looks a little older, but you know what? I think people used to look older back then. I'm not kidding either. Look up the cast of Cheers. Alright? Anyway, it looks like he does a lot of voice acting. A lot of it. And I can't say I remember like any of this stuff, but yeah, cool. Yeah, so the point is, I'm not hating on Jerry Hauser. He seems nice. I'm just saying, like, his characters of Wally. Come on.
At least he comes from a good home.
We know that this is all very sudden. But Marcia and I are adults.
We love each other and we want to get married.
But we won't do it unless we have your consent.
I think I better sit down.
You are sitting down.
Because she can't feel her body anymore. She's disassociating.
Well?
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 Well,
Well, well, congratulations.
Now that's progress.
That is progress, because they did a better job, like, accepting this situation than they did with
Jan.
Jan's.
To finish and come over tomorrow. Hi, Marcia. Have I got news? Who's your friend?
More than a friend, Jan.
Apparently.
Marcia, you and Jan, we'll start from the beginning.
The wedding is on.
I know.
Mine.
What?
Jan, Wally Logan, I'm marrying your sister.
Oh, Marcia, that's wonderful.
So, I forgot that she was actually happy for Marcia. I was thinking for a second she was going to be really annoyed. Like, why does Marcia have to do everything I try to do?
Both of us getting married at the same time. The same day. Yeah.
Wait a second. Nobody said anything about same time or same day.
Nobody said no.
Well, don't look at me.
Wait a second. They didn't ask Wally, but at least he's in the room. What about Philip? Where's Philip? He didn't get any say in this.
Good morning, Mary. Hi, Betty. Me.
How did Carol get this really nice career, like after being a stay-at-home mom for 20 years? I mean, I know it can happen. Actually, you know what? I will say that a lot of moms I know become realtors. I know a lot of realtor moms.
Mr. Richards, congratulate me.
Congratulations. Oh,
2 houses.
No, 2 daughters.
You sold your 2 daughters.
Oh, no. That's funny. Oh, yeah, this is what I mean about gainfully employed.
Dr. Greg Brady.
Dr. Greg Brady. He's a doctor. Doctor on the house.
Oh, Dr. Brady, there's a phone call for you.
Thanks, Maria. This is Dr. Brady.
Hello, Greg.
Mom, anything wrong?
Oh, no, nothing's wrong. I just have such wonderful news I had to call.
You're lucky you caught me. I'm just about to...
This is why I like texting, because if you text someone, they'll get to it when they get to it. And you're not like, if it's an emergency, I guess you could call, but this wasn't an emergency. And if you just phone someone and you have nothing really to say that couldn't wait, that's stressful. That's like barging in on someone. That's what I say. That's what millennials think.
To make rounds.
How would you like to come to a double wedding?
Great. As long as it's not mine.
Marcia and Jan are both getting married at the same time.
Fantastic.
They both have a yellow phone. Did you see that? That's cool.
I know how busy
noticed
you
it.
are, Greg, but it wouldn't be the same if their big brother wasn't there.
I'll manage somehow, Mom. The first wedding of the Bradys. I remember Marcia's first date.
Oh. So the creepy thing is, Greg and Marcia actually did hook up on the set. Yeah. Not when they were this age, but later. Oh, it's Alice. Who's that guy? Oh, my little baby.
I want to know all about it. Who the guys are, when it's going to be.
Marcia's fiance is Wally Logan. She just met him and they decided to get married after only 7 days. Well, you know Phyllis. He and Jan have been thinking about it for some time.
Dr. Brady, they need you an x-ray right away.
If I remember correctly, he is a OBGYN, so he has to go. Bye.
Well, they decided to get together and have the double wedding.
Fantástico! Congratulations! Felicidades, buena suerte!
Thank you.
Thank you. Who's that? All right, another Brady. Is he a security guard?
Wow, this is embarrassing. I mean, I enlisted in the Air Force for a while so I can decide what to do with the rest of my life. See me.
It's so scripted, and he knows it too. Like, the actor who plays Peter, he's like, he knows it's just a really bad script.
Mature decision. And over the PA, all the guys hear, Airman Brady, your mommy's calling. Mom, give me a break.
Ma, give me a
I'm sorry, Peter, but this is important.
Important?
Marcia and Jan are getting married in a double ceremony. The two great guys.
Nah, go on. Really? So Philip finally popped the question.
Peter, he's got the worst lines. He's just like, you know what? I'm getting paid.
You know? But Marcia doesn't even have a boyfriend. Who's she marrying?
His name is Wally Logan. It was a whirlwind romance.
Whirlwind.
We already know him ourselves.
Mom, that is terrific.
Uh-oh. Bad
My
news.
sisters are getting married, sir.
Peter?
Peter! She's just calling people on the job. They're like busy. They have like important work to do. She's like, your sisters are getting married.
Oh, okay, Mom, I'm back. So when's the wedding?
We don't know exactly. There's so many friends and relatives to consider.
Okay, when you work it out, give me a call so I can arrange for leave, all right?
Roger.
Oh, here's Bob. Whoa. Bobby's got short. Oh, classic scene. Naked men running through a hallway.
Marcia and Jan, both of them?
Right, Bobby. And now I want you at the wedding.
Well, when is it?
Soon. We don't know exactly.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'll be there. Unless I drop out of college, sign a big league contract, and make it to the World Series all in the next month.
Oh, Bobby.
Oh, Bobby, that won't happen.
Marcia and Jan getting married on the same day?
Who's that girl?
Mom, a double wedding. That's fabulous.
Oh, that's Cindy.
How does that make you feel, Cindy?
Like an old maid.
Well, you just stay single for a while.
Well, there is this guy.
Cindy.
Just kidding, Ma. Just kidding.
Cindy, enough of your bullshit. We know there's no guy. We know.
What's Wally like? Oh, well, he's just as nice a guy as Philip, but they're as different as can be.
What does he look like?
Oh, he's cute and adorable. You'll be able to recognize him. He'll be the one marrying Marcia.
Wally, we have to get organized. We gotta get invitations, so we need a list of all of the guests.
Couldn't we just have an open wedding? You know, put up signs on telephone poles?
You haven't lost a puppy. You found a wife.
Oh, look where I paused on his face. You haven't lost a puppy. You found a wife. This script, I'm telling you.
And besides, I've already told my apartment manager that I'm moving out.
Oh, then you mean you're really gonna go through with this, huh?
You can't back out now, Buster.
I have to say that, I think her name is Maureen McCormick, who plays Marcia. She is a good actress. And Eve Plum, who plays Jan, because these are some, like, this script isn't that good, and they are doing a good job, like, trying to carry it off naturally, you know? I think so.
I wouldn't want to.
They can't stop kissing. They can't keep their hands off each other. Look, this lady is just trying to do her job.
I've never seen her before in my life.
Oh.
Here we go.
Did you catch that? Wally does the whole, like, I haven't seen her before in my life, and then Marcia's left to, like, clean up the mess and, like, explain what he really meant, you know. Classic narcissist behavior. How much of this have we seen? Okay, we've seen almost 30 minutes of this. I think I'm gonna stop here, and maybe I'll do some more another time, but that's just a little flavor of this movie. I think it's fun to revisit it. I do. I like it. So the thing about this movie is it's the only time ever that the whole cast of the Brady Bunch got together again, because they never got together again after that, or before. I mean, well, after the show ended, they didn't... I think there was like a variety hour, but Jan was not a part of that, so there was this other woman who plays Jan, and like, so yeah, all the Brady kids and the parents and Alice, they're all in this movie. So it's kind of, I mean, you can sort of sense like they're all like happy to get back together. It's like a reunion. At least I think so. I don't know a lot about like, did they like each other in real life? I mean, I know that they were all like hooking up on the set. Yeah, Greg was jealous when he thought about Marcia marrying someone else. It wasn't him.